Welcome, close family and friends. We've come together today in this wonderful ceremony room at the Happy Days Retirement Village to celebrate the wedding of Jack William Merchant and Dulcie May Washington. My name is Rhett Corker and I am a civil celebrant, and I am legally registered to solemnise marriages according to the law. And it's my honour to be here today to conduct today's ceremony. Jack and Dulcie wish to thank you all for being with them today. Theirs is a love that has flourished in this very place, and so it means a great deal to both of them to have their closest friends and family here with them today. They and I extend our warmest thanks to you for your effort to be here sharing this special day with them. Jack, Dulcie and I wish to acknowledge the traditional owners of this beautiful land that we're on today, the Wadjuk people. We wish to acknowledge their elders past, present and emerging. Jack and Dulcie, you have both been through a great deal in your lives, raising incredible families who we are joined by today. Jack's 7 children, Stephen, Abigail, Neil, Donna, Linda, Laura and Stephen II. Unfortunately, the second Stephen can't be with us as he is overseas, but he sends his regards to both of you. In addition, we have Dulcie's 3 children, Chris, Kay and Sean. You have both raised supportive and loving families across the years. Family that has been around you to support and care for you. And by being here today, they are furthering this support for the ensuing years. Today's ceremony represents a joining of Jack and Dulcie, but also the formation of a loving and supportive community around them. With this marriage, you are all now connected. Jack and Dulcie would like to take a moment to also celebrate your contributions. So please turn to those around you and offer a smile in thanks for your contributions to get us all here today. You can take the opportunity to do that now. Thank you. I wish to say that we are blessed to have all of you with us today. And while we celebrate being here, we should also celebrate the people that are unable to be with us today. As we grow older, we lose people close to us. However, we know that they are with us during the difficult times as well as the celebratory times. For that reason, I wish to acknowledge those not with us today. Jack and Dulcie would like to take a few moments of silence to remember those not with us here. Thank you. I'm so incredibly honoured to be sitting here today and to be part of such a special day in the lives of these 2 wonderful people. I first encountered their love only recently, however, I immediately saw the warmth and care that they both held for each other. They laugh, they talk about the old times with such a smile, and they have such a calm and endearing kind of love. 10 years they've been together, here in Happy Days Retirement Village. And it has certainly been happy days shared here. I've spoken to a number of the other residents here and they speak so highly of you both. The contributions you make to the community in here is profound. But also the demonstrations of care that you both show to one another, I've been told is something to really behold. In particular, the sense of humour that you both share is something everybody talks about. Dulcie, commonly known as the mischievous one, found the perfect partner in the boisterous and loving Jack. Jack describes Dulcie as his partner in crime. She is a mischievous character that plays practical jokes on Jack. He has told me that since her Alzheimer's started developing, she is known to pretend to forget where things are located, so she can plant surprise booby traps that give him a fright. Before coming into Happy Days Retirement Village, Jack would spend his days rummaging through his herb garden and collecting bugs to show to the grandkids when they came to visit at his home. He was surely surprised when Dulcie showed up in the garden with him in the first few days of him arriving here at Happy Days Retirement Village, sternly asking him not to collect too many bugs as she was planning on showing them to her grandkids. He knew at this point that theirs was a love that was destined to happen. And since that day, they've been inseparable. Dulcie says that Jack may not be young, but he is certainly young at heart. He makes her laugh, He cares for her tenderly, and she knows he will stand by her through the tough times as well as the fun times. Dulcie laughs when recalling the day that Jack arrived here at Happy Days. He was full of bravado, like a tornado ripping through Happy Days. That's what initially attracted her to him. She feels young and vibrant around Jack. And that is why she chooses to spend every day with him, exploring the gardens, enjoying the sunshine, and intentionally hiding his tools from him to make him think he's developing Alzheimer's also. I think we can all agree that these two mischievous characters were destined to be here together, exploring the gardens together, collecting bugs together, and hiding tools from one another. I think we can see the love and devotion that they share. It's a beautiful kind of love. Jack and Dulcie both share a Catholic faith, and I will now complete a reading from Corinthians to honour and celebrate that faith. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will also pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part, but when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. Thank you. Now we come to the moment where we ask Jack and Dulcie to commit to one another. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence, and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. I now ask Linda to please bring forward the rings.
Linda?
Someone's got the rings. Oh, you've already got the rings. That's fine. So, Jack, if you call in response, so just read after me.
Yes, ready.
I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present
to witness that I, Jack William Merchant,
Jack William Merchant,
take thee, Dulcie May Washington, to be my lawful wedded wife. Dulcie, repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Dulcie May Washington, Dulcie May Washington, take thee, Jack William Merchant, to be my lawful wedded husband. You
Out.
Back on. Come here.
I think the puppy wants to be involved. We will now take a moment to conduct the official aspects of today's ceremony, the signing of the certificates, so please mingle amongst yourselves. After we finish signing the certificates, we will announce the newly married couple. This is then your opportunity to shower them with love and affection. After this, we will be taking photos in their favourite area here at Happy Days, the garden. Can I please ask Paul and Amanda to step forward for signing the certificates? And there's a cough. Thank you very much. You can grab a seat now.
Congratulations.
wait to make out.
Soon. I've been asked by Jack and Dulcie to finish on a short reading from the Book of Sirach. A loving partner is a safe shelter. Whoever finds one has found a rare treasure. A loving partner is something beyond price. There is no measuring their worth. A loving partner is a life-saving remedy, and those who respect their Lord find true love. For as a person is, so is their loved one. And with that, we look forward to seeing both of you continue to be the loving partners you have been so far. It gives me great pleasure to, for the first time, officially introduce you as Mr. and Mrs. Merchant. Jack, you may kiss the bride.
The sleeve came off.
I was
Hang on, there was like midway through that,